Hello everybody, Antoine here for Simarchitecture and welcome back to my channel. I'm really happy to be here today because we are finally going to use the Parenthood stuff pack to build a beautiful family home. So it is located in Newcrest, just next to the big American mansion I built a few weeks ago. And as you can see, it's much smaller. It's not that small actually. There are 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. There is a formal dining room, a normal dining room, let's call it like this, and a big living room and a special room for all the family, which I called the family room, which is on the first floor. And there's a big TV, consoles, some games for the children. So it's a really pleasant room to be. The garden is actually quite small. There are some flowers and trees, a little swimming pool, barbecue area, a dining table, and that's pretty much it. The biggest bedroom is the parents' bedroom. It has its own bathroom and a little balcony with a view on the garden. So I think it's pretty nice. You will notice it in the video. It is actually quite not simple, but I would say normal house. Like, it's not a huge house like I build usually or something totally crazy. It's just a normal house, and sometimes it just feels nice building normal things and to imagine going there for real, because I'm sure you can find such houses in the real life. And by the way, I was inspired on Pinterest because I found a picture of this house on this website, and I just say it's perfect for a parenthood themed house. Yeah. So how are you doing? Personally, as I'm recording this house, I went to the hospital yesterday because my neighbor had the best idea ever. She cleaned the stairs without telling me. So when I went out, the floor was really slippy, and then I fell down all my way down to the first floor, and I broke my finger. I didn't realize it first, but then I get up. I just noticed that my elbow were really hurting. My my back also, because it just I have this kind of, I don't know how you call it in English, those kind of stains you have on the skin when you fall, sorry. And then I just took my phone and I was like, wow, my finger is kind of weird. So I decided to call one of my friends, one of my dearest friend, who took me to the hospital. And actually it's not the finger that's broken, it's a little part in the bone. I don't really know how to explain this in English. It's quite complicated, and anyway, I have to keep my finger really straight during 10 days because it will probably have this weird shape forever, because there's no surgery possible for such a thing. Yeah. And it's just really annoying because to keep it straight, it's kind of glued to one of my other fingers, and it's really annoying to have 2 fingers glued together. It's just like the worst thing ever, and I always want to separate them, but I can't. And to play The Sims, it's kind of challenging, I must say. I'm not as quick as I am usually, but anyway, I can do it, so no problem. I'm glad all my hand is not broken, because it's my right hand and I'm right-handed, so it's quite annoying, but it's okay. So don't worry, for the future there will be videos. Anyway, I will have more time also for videos, because the doctor at the hospital gave me a paper that says that I can't work during over 1 week, like yeah, 8 days. So I will be home, I won't have to go to work. So yeah, and I called my neighbor and told her what happened to me, because she saw me falling and then she was like, oh sorry, I cleaned the stairs, and she went away. And then she was already away when I noticed my finger was really weird. Um, anyway, I think that's it about this story. It's just annoying, it doesn't hurt very much, so it's okay. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Now back to the house. I am currently building the garden. Yeah, exactly, the garden. Which is pretty simple, as I said, and I noticed that I always do the same kind of garden. So I have to think about a new way of doing it, because it's not that I'm bored, but probably it's boring for you because I always do the same thing. Always use the same bushes, the same trees, the same flowers. I will try to do something different. I have many ideas for the future. I'm just going to take my phone and look at my notes, because I did special notes with all my ideas and I wanted to share it with you because there are a lot of ideas. Where it is again? Excuse me, I'm just looking for it. Google Keep, here I am. Here's the list. Yeah, I was thinking about doing an abandoned place. I don't know what kind of place, probably a church or a castle, I don't know. A modern vampire house. I was also thinking about building a gated community on a really big lot with several houses. A bit like Desperate Housewives, but I don't know because it's gonna be quite long. I was thinking about building a beautiful beach house, and I think it's going to happen really soon because it's the perfect time, to do such a house. And there's going to be a special video with my dear friend Sim King. We are going to do a collab again. I'm really excited about it, and you will know more in the next few days. It's gonna be uploaded really soon, I think, because we're both excited about it. So I keep you updated about that. I think that's it for me for today. I wish you a really good day. Hope you will enjoy this video. If it's the case, don't forget to subscribe, to like the video, to write a comment if you want, and see you next time.